For this example, you're asked to draw a standard normal curve with a given mean and standard deviation, and also to compute the probability that x is less than or equal to 46. So first of all, you've of course got the shape of the normal curve, that bell shape. Notice that the mean is marked here at the peak. If we come down that along the x-axis, that value here should be the mean, 49. 46, of course, is less than 49, so that's why you see it appear over here to the left. And as well, because this is asking for x less than or equal to 46, the area shaded is to the left of 46. Now up next, you're going to use some technology to calculate that probability, or also that area under the curve that's shaded. So there's a couple of things I'm going to show you here. Both of them are underneath second VARS, which is the distribution menu. The first one I want to show you is underneath these distributions. We're going to select number 2, normal CDF. Now by default, the calculator gives you this as the lower bound, and it happens that for this problem, that's what we need. The reason why it tells you 1E99 is that's an extremely large negative number. It's the largest negative number that the calculator can handle. After that, we want the upper bound. So this is the right side of the shaded region. Notice that's at 46. We then type in the mean, which we were given to be 49, and the standard deviation, which we were given as 9. We paste, press enter, and there's our probability. Now that completely answers the question, but there is one other way your calculator can give you this value as well as draw a sketch, and I want to show you that one. This is optional, but if you're the visual type of person, maybe this one makes more sense to you. We have to start with the window, and in the window I'm going to set my x, min, and max. These would be both the far left and far right side of my screen. To be the standard deviation, the mean, minus 3 standard deviations, and the x max is going to be the mean plus 3 standard deviations. So I can type it in just like that. I could say, here's the mean, and I want to subtract 3 times the standard deviation, and notice it computes that for me. So again, for the x max, I'm going to do the mean plus 3 times the standard deviation, and it does that for me. I'll leave the x scale alone. That's the tick marks. For the y min, I'm going to set that at 0. And for the y max, I'm going to set this at, let's say, about 0.3. It's not going to be very high because remember, everything under the curve adds up to 1. So the peak of this curve is going to be a decimal value. Now I have to do that first, and then I will go to second VARS. Scroll to the right to highlight the draw menu, and then select shade norm. So this is going to shade the normal curve, and just like we see it here in part A, and tell us the probability. Again, if you're more of the visual type. So again, the lower bound's already set for this particular problem. That's right. We want the upper of that region to be 46. The mean was given to be 49, and the standard deviation is 9. You can change the color if you have that option, but click draw, and now we have that normal curve, shaded region, and the area. That area of the shaded region is the same as the probability.